It is wicked windy today. Thankfully, once I got into the tree coverage, it's a lot better. But out there, when I was walking over here to the trailhead, it was just whipping, as you guys could probably tell. Now, if you're wondering where Kaya is, I didn't bring her this trip because, well, the hike that I'm doing right now is a little bit past the threshold of difficulty level that I want to bring her on so far. She's only 6 months old, so I don't want to push her too hard, you know? And also, we just did a long hike yesterday. As you can tell, already a little bit winded. I always get winded when I'm trying to talk and hike at the same time, but should be a good one. Feels good to be outside. Summer, baby, it's here. If you guys look really closely, you can see the rig. That tiny little white dot right there. That's the rig. That's one hell of a view, and we're not even close to the top yet. It is so peaceful over here on this side of the mountain. Out of all the times I've been up to Mount Hood, I haven't visited the north side of the mountain that often. In fact, I think this might even be the first time I've ever hiked over here, and it's truly something special. Well, guys, this is it. Talk about a freaking epic view. Very nice. It's definitely a goal of mine to one day summit Mount Hood. One day. I'm gonna stand at the top of that mountain. First step is I better start learning how to mountaineer, because that would probably help me make it to the top of the mountain. All right, well, I'm gonna start heading back down now. I'll probably just see you guys at the truck unless anything out of the ordinary goes on the way down the hike. Freaking warm in here. Oh. All right. Well, not bad. Let's see. All in all, we did 7.8 miles, 1,229 feet of elevation gain. About 8 miles all in. Probably about, the trail itself is 7 miles, so that means I did almost an extra mile going back and forth with the camera. So if you guys were curious, that's how much extra walking you do when you're filming. Got this Icelandic Provisions Skyr yogurt. It's funny because it says that it's Icelandic Provisions, but I believe this company is actually based in New York, and the product is made in New York as well. So I don't know exactly what about it is Icelandic. I think they use Icelandic yogurt cultures or something like that. You know, being on the road in my camper is amazing, and I've truly gone on some spectacular adventures, but lately I've really been getting the itch to take my travels and my camping abroad. Now, one big piece of the puzzle when it comes to international travel is how do you keep your phone connected? Well, thanks to the sponsor of today's video, Airalo, you won't have to worry about that on your next trip. Airalo is the world's first eSIM store, and they're making cellular roaming a breeze while traveling thanks to their vast array of different eSIMs or digital SIM cards. With their eSIMs, you can download affordable data plans from 200 plus different countries and regions and have access to cellular data immediately from nearly anywhere in the world. This year, I really hope to expand my adventures worldwide, and with the help of Airalo, that's one big hurdle that I don't have to worry about figuring out. Be sure to install the Airalo app today so you could stay connected anywhere in the world, and use code Jonathan3 for $3 off of your first eSIM. Now, I want to quickly show you just how easy it is to use the app. So you just open it up, and right from the homepage, you could search for whatever country you're visiting. You can purchase local eSIMs, regional eSIMs, and they even have some global eSIM packages to choose from. So if you're planning any international trips and you want to be sure that you're staying connected with ease, make sure to install the Airalo app today and use code Jonathan3 for $3 off of your first eSIM. Go ahead and scan the QR code on screen or click on the link in the description box down below if you're interested. Thank you to Airalo for sponsoring this video. Now, let's get back to it. All right, now that I'm all freshened up, got the Crocs on, ready to rock and roll, let's go find a camp spot. Now, there is a really cool campground right up the road here. It's honestly one of the coolest spots that I've seen in Oregon as far as like established campgrounds, but it's also $30 a night, and I really am not trying to spend any money on a camp spot tonight, especially when there's so much free camping in the Mount Hood National Forest. We've made it to the spot. As you can tell, it's a very nice, comfortable spot. I've actually stayed here multiple times in past videos, so some of you out there might even remember that. And it's also a very popular spot because there's many other people camping in the very nearby vicinity as well. It's summer, even on weekdays, you can expect to find other campers, especially here in Oregon. Now, the river down over here to my left is the East Fork of the Hood River. It's a very pretty river, as you can tell. The last time that I set up the hammock, when I was over on in the San Juan Islands, couldn't really fully enjoy it because I had Kaya with me and she was jumping up and trying to bite it, and it was not as relaxing as being out here by myself, if I'm being quite honest. Although I do miss Kaya. I do miss having Kaya with me. But she'll be out on another camping trip soon enough. All right guys, so for dinner tonight, I'm gonna be whipping up a tasty steak right on our lovely fire over there. This is no ordinary steak. This is an Imperial American Wagyu boneless ribeye steak. Now, I don't know if it's like the fanciest Wagyu out there, but I will say it looked a lot better than any of the other steaks they had at the store, and it's a pretty expensive steak for my standards. I don't usually go out and buy $20, $24 steaks. But anyways, I'm going to get this thing salted and let it come up to room temperature as we prepare some of the other ingredients. So I actually hate parsley, so I'm using cilantro for my chimichurri. I actually don't have red wine vinegar with me right now, so I'm using a little bit of balsamic vinegar instead. That's so good. Can't wait to eat that on my steak. Now, I was originally gonna do my side of potatoes in a tinfoil packet in the fire as well, but unfortunately it appears that I do not have any foil in the camper right now, so luckily I got an oven instead. So normally I would just cook the steak right here on the metal grate, but since this is store-bought firewood, I don't know what kind of chemicals they sprayed on the firewood, so I'm not gonna cook the steak directly on that. I will be using my cast iron. ho. The potatoes came out beautifully. That steak. Guys, words cannot begin to describe how freaking delicious this is. That chimichurri complements the flavor of the Wagyu beautifully. So freaking good. Got a LaCroix to wash it all down. No beer tonight. I don't know if I've ever been this sad for the last bite. Friggin' hot, even through the gloves. Definitely a lot more spacious up here without Kaya. Good morning. I don't know if you guys remember this, but a couple months ago, I broke my favorite mug, knocked it off the counter, shattered it into a million pieces along with my heart. And I reached out, I put word out to you guys, and I said that if there were any ceramicists interested in possibly making a mug for me to use on this channel, reach out, let me know. And lo and behold, one of you guys, a subscriber named Jackie, actually made this beautiful mug. It is a gorgeous mug, handmade. Not only did she make this, but she made 2 other mugs and 2 dog bowls for Kaya, custom, which were very beautiful, very good work. Thank you so much, Jackie. I truly appreciate it. You don't know how much joy I get from using this, knowing that it came from one of you guys. That's just so cool. And for everyone else, if you're interested in purchasing any of Jackie's beautiful ceramics, or maybe just checking it out, she does have an online store, so I will be leaving a link down below to that store. Make sure to go show Jackie some love and maybe buy a mug or 2, because these are so nice. Cheers, Jackie. good coffee. All right, y'all, that's a wrap for this one. Thank you guys, like always, for watching. Catch you in the next one. Peace.